last week on Discount Heroes.
You will travel north to the northernmost section of the Goblin Kingdom of Hell, passing by the towering spires. It is there that I believe we can find the Eternal Contract.
Well, let's go get this contract, guys.
I could trade you this wand. This will allow you to return to the tower instantly.
I stumble towards that, and then I cast Wrist Pocket again, so it makes it look like I am about to drop it, and then I pocket it in my interdimensional space. Oh my god, I dropped it in the crack! Well, we are in hell. What if we just go 420? Hey! Try to...
There's a ruined tower there.
Oh shit, it's right here!
Damn!
You only see a few scattered stone remains of what must have been the tower previously.
Might have to dig. I don't see any entrance. Could be covered, buried.
And suddenly a creature pops out.
Hello, sir.
Rip into your flesh.
Drink this, bitch. And he just casts Ice Storm right on top of all of them.
Can you make a hole in the wall?
Use my ram to batter it down.
As you approach the threshold, you drop straight under.
Nox, no!
There's a giant secret tunnel down there. It's probably where the contract's been hidden this whole time.
Your hoodie pocket catches the edge of something. You yank some rocks free. You hear a cracking before it begins to all fall down on top of you.
Gotta go!
Welcome to Discount Heroes.
Welcome to Discount Heroes, where questionable results are always guaranteed. We're a chaotic character and story-driven real play podcast. We're a group of 5 friends who've known each other for 17 plus years. We've played countless hours of questionable D&D, and now we want to share with you the game we love so much. My name is Brent. I'm the DM. We got 4 players here. Why don't you introduce yourselves and who you're playing?
Yo, this is Tyler. I'll be playing Copes, the Circle of the Stars druid.
Yo, this is Aaron, and I'll be playing Dimmerok, Tiefling Bard.
This is Jared reminding you that when your DM starts bullying one of your fellow players, you gotta step in and handle that shit.
And this is Matt, and I support bullying players. And I play Nox, who fell in a hole.
Where's the rhyme?
All right, I have an announcement for you guys.
Oh, God.
I've got patch notes.
Patch notes!
Ooh, a new patch.
New patch. So, I've been thinking about it, and the NPCs don't honestly have a lot of impact a lot of the time, except in a way where they interact or interject. So I wanted to just say, let's make this something codified where, let's say, once per fight, someone can use a bonus action to invoke one of your NPCs to help you in some capacity.
Okay.
So much better. I like that. We each get one NPC a day or something?
It's like NPC can assist in one fight in some capacity. So, like, you know, they can help every fight, but only one person's gonna invoke them.
Y'all don't touch my son.
What if Tyler keeps using up all the NPCs before we can use them?
You're gonna have to address that with them in a personal way.
We gotta kill Copes.
I only get one a turn if y'all ignore it every turn and only I use it.
He's already making this our fault.
What, am I going to use every NPC to make a Megazord? Like, you all get on each other's shoulders.
He's preemptively making this our fault.
I mean, we could do something like each person gets one use of each NPC per day.
They're not just pieces of meat to be used, Brent.
Yeah, I just don't want it to be like you guys spend a whole fight, everyone just invokes Deathbeak every turn. Yeah, that's a funny idea, actually, but...
Actually, hold on now. Deathbeak, I choose you.
I think once per day or something. They could do something for you.
Once per fight.
I like
once per fight. Okay. I was thinking about using mine for more like sexual favors.
Not my son.
Jesus.
I mean, they could still say no.
He's got pretty good persuasion. Let's not leave it to that.
You're gonna have to work on your pitch, maybe.
I know he's got a plus 13. He might not have to work on it hard.
Yeah, he's going to be working on his pitch, but not that way.
Oh!
I'll just keep deceiving them and intimidating them.
Great.
Great.
And remember how I said we had good energy starting? I take that back.
Let's move on from this conversation immediately.
All right, I have a little bit of a different exercise for everyone to do.
Oh, God. Please not physical. Please not physical. Please not physical.
I am not good at exercise.
I want you guys to check your emails real quick.
I just got an email. I was like, who the fuck emailed?
All right, each of you has your own column that you can type in. And I want you to put adverbs, adjectives, nouns.
Hang on, I have to download an app.
You have to download. Okay.
Aaron.
What?
We can see what you type in real time.
Coming out strong.
Yeah, we can all see what everyone's typing. That's part of why I did this.
We're just typing in whatever we want.
Yep, just kind of like a word that you might use in a Mad Lib or something like that.
It does it no order, just adverbs, adjectives, nouns, objects.
It's changing things as I type things. Tyler, you stop it.
No, you should have your own thing.
It tells us who's typing.
Yeah, you have your own title, dude. I can see.
You don't have to put them in any particular order or anything like that.
Okay.
So I've given everyone a column to fill with words. And use real words, Tyler. Come on.
Oh, I thought it was funny.
That's a real word.
Dude, slurpable.
Oh, I like that one.
I spelled that wrong. Let me fix it.
That says slooperable.
Shut up, Brent. You made me do this.
Slurpable.
I didn't know I was going to school today.
Why is it so hard to think of nouns?
Beyond the nouns?
I don't know.
No, you just put whatever any of those things you can put in there.
Oh, you said objects. I haven't even started on objects.
That's just a suggested category, you know? You don't have to. I'm just trying to give you some inspiration. What is that, lightning whip?
Yeah, I never got it. And everybody's got their god stuff.
Cool. Right. Tyler, you can't put balloon dildo.
Yes, I can,
Why
dude.
No.
You truly can't.
Can I not?
No.
Can we put people?
Yeah. You can't put George okay, fine.
What's wrong with George Washington?
No, there's nothing wrong with George Washington. He was the father of our country.
What did you think he was going to type, Brent?
A character from the campaign, maybe, or something. But, okay.
Oh,
Is that
okay.
what you thought?
This will be used in the D&D game, by the way. So, I was hoping to save that for a surprise. Clearly, that can't work. So, you might want to think of stuff that you would hope you might think are cool for whatever reason I'm asking you to do this for.
Nah.
Okay. I knew that this was a possibility. Everybody stop. Okay. The list is finalized.
Better take a picture of it, a screenshot or something.
I was looking at, how to lock this document.
We can't be trusted.
How do I stop these boys?
Now Brent's editing it.
I'm allowed to. I'm allowed to edit it.
Do you like that I have moist and Matt has extremely moist?
And then you also have very, very, very wet.
Very, very, very wet. Yeah, they're different.
All right, this ought to be fun.
I hope so.
Yeah, we might have wasted a lot of time.
Yeah, it's okay. Does anyone have anything they want to share before we begin? We're just going to go ahead and get into it. We'll salvage what we can from the previous 10 minutes.
Jared, stop touching my stuff!
Damn it!
We can see everything.
Lightning will poop it.
I wasn't supposed to be yours. It was supposed to be Tyler's.
It's been saved. It's fine. I'm looking at.
He's hiding poop into my word.
It wasn't supposed to be you. It was Tyler's.
Look, I made a copy of the document. I'm no longer looking at that document. That document is dead to me.
Nice.
I'm not either, apparently.
All right. Shall we begin?
Fuck yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Again.
Yeah.
Last week, our intrepid heroes went down a really cool water slide, resulting in temporary amnesia for Copes and a host of other mutations for all save Thrasher. After recapping the last month of game time, they stole a powerful artifact from Mucinex and set off towards the ancient tower, below which supposedly lies the Eternal Contract, or part of it. Our heroes used precise math magics to teleport themselves almost exactly where they needed to go, quickly made enemies of the potentially helpful mole people, found the remnants of an ancient crime, and engineered a collapse resulting in them falling into a huge cavern. And that's where we find ourselves. How'd you like that voice? I feel like that was the voice I should have been doing.
That's the one you've been trying to do the whole time.
It was a good voice.
You found it.
I finally did it.
This is solid.
Your narrator voice.
Don't forget,
All right, so
I see y'all editing the page, just for the record.
I'm not looking at it anymore. The document's dead to me. Stop playing with it, though. Stop playing with my document. All right, so very last thing that happened is Demrock, you had dove back down. Your hoodie pocket caught a rock and caused a much larger collapse than you had experienced previously. Everyone was going down in this collapse.
No! Curse my awesome fashion.
We going down.
This is not the time!
What's a better time?
Are we continuing to be sucked down deeper into something, or are we standing on solid ground having stuff falling at us?
Falling at you.
Okay.
So even if you have a method of flight or a way to, not slam into the ground, you still have to avoid taking damage from falling debris. And who knows how much of it there is.
Is there a tunnel?
It's not that kind of situation, I think, where you have... I don't know. What are you trying to do? Why don't you say that instead of asking me these questions?
I mean, can we hide in something?
Oh, okay. No, nothing is that close. I would not say. No, it's a very vast cavern.
Everybody get close to me. I can save us.
We don't have that kind of time. It's very fast in here.
I grab him and pull him close to me. I use my whip. I whip it out and wrap it around his waist and yank him over.
Nice.
All sexy like.
I'm horny. Sorry.
Oh, now you're poking me.
That was a goat joke.
Yeah.
I'll pick my head up.
I pull out my drumsticks, raise them above my head, and look like I'm playing a drum set that's suspended above me as I cast Wall of Force. An invisible wall of force springs into existence. I can shape it into a dome and put it around us. It has a radius of 10 feet.
Nice.
And it lasts for 10 minutes. Nothing can come in.
Ooh.
Very nice. Oh, Demi, that's like a wicked cool umbrella.
Yeah, when I leveled up before, I got to take some spells from some other classes, so I did this stupid easy wizard spell.
Yeah, I mean, even a basic wizard knows that one.
Yeah, I learned it in like one try. This is my first try, actually. It's perfect.
Wow.
Dogs.
Yeah.
You don't need to be embarrassed. I'll show you how to do it later, okay?
I've cast this specific spell before.
I will show you later. You don't need to be embarrassed.
I know this magic.
And if he's busy, I can show you.
It's okay. Even Demi could show you. See, we're all here to help.
You see Copes teaching Antonio how to do Wall of Force. He's like, it's super easy. Do it like this.
All right, as humongous boulders and rocks crash down onto it, you feel the ground underneath you shake and buckle slightly as the dome holds, but it even shifts the ground underneath you. After a few minutes of tumbling rock, you feel like the rock slide has settled, but the dome is completely covered in rubble.
All right, so how do we get out of this one now?
We gotta wait 8 more minutes, and then I can let us out.
Yeah, but aren't the rocks are all around us?
Oh, good point. Probably don't want to. We got 8 minutes to figure this out,
Oh, God.
and then we'll be crushed to death.
What are we standing on? Like sand?
Now that you look at it, it seems to be the remnant of polished block stone, but it is cracked and worn with age and split in multiple places.
Are we completely surrounded by rubble?
Yeah, there's no outside light filtering in from what you can see.
Perception check.
So is this a dome?
Yep, I domed it.
Okay.
Probably shouldn't have, but it is domed.
17 for perception.
17 for perception, you're just examining the exterior. You don't see any obvious signs of light peering through, nor any less obvious signs. There could be as many as a few feet of rubble above you.
But probably just a few feet is our best guess here, right?
With a 17. Or some other outside knowledge, maybe, that would let you know.
All right, here's my idea, guys. We lay Demi down on his back. We all stand around him in a circle, probably holding hands. And then he takes the barrier down and shoots off his belly ring at the same time.
I like the idea, but I did just expend my belly ring to bring us down here.
Damn it.
Could have told me that sooner.
That's the only idea I had, too.
Look, have you ever built an arch? Sometimes you put the form in the middle, and then you build the arch around it, and when you pull the form away, it just stays. Could be when the...
Yeah, but we're still trapped in it. We still would have to take a rock out to get out, and then it would collapse on us.
I could do a different wall of force in another day or so, if we just want to wait.
All right, how many teleports we got among us?
I don't know this. I should know this. Do I know about Wall of Force? I should, right? I know it.
Yeah. You know the spell, yeah.
Can you cast magic through the Wall of Force?
I don't believe anything can pass through it, except very specific things. Maybe not even that.
Nothing can pass through it.
Nothing physical.
That is true.
But could I target a spell on the other side?
Yeah, I would imagine so.
It's immune to all damage and can't be dispelled by dispel magic. It looks like it's pretty much intended that nothing passes through it. Maybe light passes through it, but you can see through it. But
What if we cut a hole in it?
What if we go through the floor?
That's what I was thinking.
Maybe there's another layer down there. Can we carefully cut a hole through the floor?
cut?
I mean, I didn't like the way you said cut.
Let me try. Dasher, can I use your axe?
Yeah, sure, here.
I just start hitting it against the ground.
Let's say there's 5 minutes left. What, you're just hitting the ground? What are you trying to accomplish? You're just trying to dig a hole?
I'm trying to cut through the floor, yeah. With Thrasher's axe.
It's like rock floor. It's like made out of block.
Yeah, I know that. He tried to kill me when I was...
Alright, you can roll.
Okay, shit, I'll roll. What is this, strength?
I guess, yeah.
I mean, do I need to roll? I know it's not going to do anything.
Just make it quick.
19.
It doesn't work.
Damn it!
Okay, I mean, we could try to teleport out of here, but that's a lot of people to teleport. We have all our NPCs in here, right?
Yeah. This is Flint's banner.
Can I use a bonus action to have Flint Spanner get out of this mess?
Yeah, just him. Just himself.
Let's see. So who do we have? We have Deathbeak.
You got the Wandering Shade and Flint's banner.
And Copes' child.
Oh yeah. Well, I think of him as more like a familiar.
Okay.
Well, yeah, if we thought he was a stranger the whole time, that'd be weird.
And we can't see out at all.
3 minutes.
Can I roll a history check
Yes. Or what?
on what this looked like before it fell?
What looked like? The whole bunch of...
The room around us.
Yeah, what'd you get?
18.
18? It looks like the remnants of a large fort or a large tower. Some kind of fortification.
Is there any holes in the stone that we can see out, like just a little bit? Can I try to look around to like see if I could find any spot where there's like two stones askew just a little bit and we can see just a little bit of light coming through?
Yeah, you can roll an investigation or a perception check.
It's a 25.
25. So you identify a couple spots where it looks like the rocks may be stable, and you can see like maybe that there's like a path, but it looks like it'd be hard to tell how far it goes.
Okay. But I can't see any space outside of the rock. Like, I assume it's not that thick.
Yeah, I don't think you can see much of any light. Maybe 25. Maybe you can catch a glimpse of a little bit of light. That's it.
Okay. I've got. I mean, in terms of teleporting, we've got a couple different ways, but we've got a lot of people in here. I've got a spell that can get 5 of us out if I can see the outside of the rock. I might be able to see something through this little glimmer of light.
That's an option.
I can stone shape.
What does that do?
I can make a passage up to 5 feet deep. In stone.
Well, we can't cast it through the wall.
In stone.
Through the floor?
Through the floor. Or we can make a tower with me on top.
Well, I don't know what that does.
Then we drop the force field and I shoot a tunnel up. And hope there's less than 5 feet.
Well, the floor shouldn't be more than 5 feet. The hole that we busted in here wasn't deeper than 5 feet. So if there's another level below us and you go through the floor, maybe we can jump down.
What if there's not?
A lot of the time the ceiling's less thick than the floor.
Up to you, Copes.
How many times can you cast it?
Well, 2 more times.
Go for the floor.
You want to go for the floor?
I think so.
Yeah, I think that's our best bet right now.
Because if this wall of force drops and it collapses, then we're screwed.
All right, everyone sit down.
Okay, just make a hole in the floor, Copes. Like now, please.
Copes, make a hole.
1 minute left.
I make a slide through the floor.
If you were to look at Dimrock right now, he's on his knees, his hands clasped in front of him, and you can hear, "Oh, Lash, please, I know this is your doing,
No!
but I need you to save me."
You feel a sharp pain in your skull. Take 1d6 psychic damage.
It's Copes hitting him to drag him into the hole.
Oh, at least you haven't left me. Are you rolling it?
Yeah, 1 psychic damage.
Oh, okay. I got it.
So do you cast it?
Yeah, I shoot a slide into the ground.
Slide into the ground.
Don't do a slide. That's angled. That's more than 5 feet. We need all the feet we can get.
It's a very steep slide.
Kind of like a hole, you would call it.
Yeah. I hug Tonio tightly before I do it.
You don't have to do it directly below you.
I do it directly below me.
All right, he's choosing that.
All right. The rock like melts and like clay parts itself under the power of your stone shape.
Yes.
All right. You descend down 5 feet and you remove stone and reveal something. Wood.
I don't have wood shape. There's wood down here.
What do you mean you don't have... Get the axe, Thrasher!
I pull up my axe and I chop it.
The wood quickly gives way. It seems to be rotted and dried, and you tumble through to the bottom.
Is there like another room down there?
Nice. Thrasher, you fall 15 feet to the ground. You take 13 bludgeoning damage upon landing.
Jeez.
Was that me? I take the damage?
Yeah.
Fine.
All right, I think you fall too, Copes.
I was in dragon form because I flew down here.
Okay, fine.
The floor just goes out, Thrasher just falls.
How long does that last?
An hour. It's a wild shape.
I'll fall if you want me to.
And I have Tonio. I said.
Did say he hugged him tightly.
Okay, everyone else jumps down there, all the NPC characters. What do you guys,
Yep, I jumped down.
Dimrock?
I would like to roll out of the way of the hole also.
Yeah, I said I'll fall down or jump down if you want me to.
Okay. Well, you're able to fly with your booth.
Yeah, but you seem like you wanted to hurt somebody.
Don't worry. I mean, I did. Yeah, I got you.
You already hurt me.
Honestly, I had the ring of air elementals, so I don't take falling damage, so I was trying to josh you.
Got you, bitch.
All right, you guys fall down into the hole. After a few moments, I'm guessing the wall of force wears off? Question mark?
Right at 10 minutes, it just disappears.
Get out of the way of the hole!
I said I rolled out.
You hear as the rocks crunch and thunder down. Some of them scattered fall through the hole that you created, but you've gotten out of the way already. You're good.
Nice save, Copes.
Thanks, bro.
I don't know why you waited 9 minutes to tell us you could do that.
You thought you had some kind of cool idea, I thought.
I said to break a hole in the floor.
I tried that.
Well, either way, well done.
You know, us wizards always gotta be fancy about how we try and solve problems.
I don't even have a response for that, Thrasher. Sorry. Okay, why was there a wood ceiling? Where are we? Is this some sort of cellar?
Because we already broke the glass one, baby.
I look around.
Perception check.
You find yourself standing upon a smooth stone floor covered with dried ancient carpet, like rugs that just split apart under your footsteps.
Is there any furniture?
The walls are lined with dried, aged bookshelves that look like they're ready to collapse at the merest moment, though many of them are lined with books still. The room spreads out hundreds of feet in each direction, at least to the edge of your sight, as far as you can tell. This is a very large room, and you see old worn tables that have collapsed to the ground, long from age, line the space at the edge of your vision.
Rasher, I hope you're hungry, bud.
Yeah, we need to feed him as many of these as we can.
Got an 18 for my perception.
It's the fastest way to learn.
I don't think it works that way.
We don't know that, though, Thrasher.
Antonio, watch. You feed Uncle Thrash any kind of book, you remember it forever. Pick one.
Huh? Oh, okay.
What do I get with my perception check?
18.
These books look delicious.
Like I said, the majority of the furniture looks old, aged, long dried. The books, however, look almost moldy on the covers. Like they got wet at one point and are just overgrown with mold, the majority of them.
Guys, there must have been a big flood here or something at some point.
We're in the middle of like a desert. Hell.
Yeah, it is now, but don't you know where everything changes?
No, I don't, Timmy, to be completely honest.
Come on, life's always changing. One day you're here, next day you're there, and like one day you're in love, and then you want to, well,
I want to grab a book off of one of the shelves and,
Ooh, it's oddly heavy in your grasp.
I don't know, see if there's anything legible inside still. Is that because it's wet?
It is not wet. It's dry and crusty to the touch. The mold flakes and dusts away at your touch, sending clouds of spores through the air. But you want to pop the book open?
Yes.
All right, you open it to a page that...
Wait.
What a great time to eat a snack while in the middle of your exposition, Jay.
Yeah, perfect. I picked the perfect time. Crackers, too. Super dry.
A nice dry cracker.
A nice dry cracker to eat during the podcast.
Would you like me to put some sardines on them?
Jeez.
It starts in the middle of a sentence. It says,
And so the stage for the trial was set. The words torn, shredded ages ago, fragments scattered. Though they couldn't understand the severity of the words, they nevertheless rung out in their minds like cacophonous whispers.
that's what you guys experience simultaneously as those words are read.
Whoa!
They saw themselves boiled down to their essence, mere words on a page, and then saw those words cruelly ripped away. And what were they left with?
And as those words vibrate within your mind, you see the letters on the page dance, moving like spiders, covering your hands, Letters burst from the bookshelves, moving like a tidal wave of insects towards the remaining party members.
Oh God, Thrasher, what did you do?
The bugs!
You should have eaten it.
Eat it quick!
I eat it quick.
Quick, eat a dry cracker.
Each of you in turn feels yourself swarmed by these tiny prickling insect-like letters crawling across your skin, biting at you, drawing something away from you with every single little prick.
Oh, get it off! I fucking hate reading!
Oh God. Oh, I don't like it.
And in just a moment, it's over. You find yourselves lying on the ground. See an open book in front of you, Thrasher. Pages blank. No sign of the skittering letters crawling across you.
That, Tonya, is why you do not read. It's stupid.
Yeah, remember, kid, audiobooks are a thing. Anyway.
Each of you looks different. More like the way you looked when you first met each other. Your possessions are gone.
I feel weird.
What, like my shirt is gone?
I don't think he's in possession.
You started with your shirt, so you got it.
Yes, and it's magical.
So do I not have one straight red eye, a businessman's foot, metallic skin, bright purple tongue?
That's correct. You see Nox as he once was ages ago. Actually, it's probably only like 5 months ago, but...
Nox!
Couple inches taller?
What?
Your horn! Your arm!
Oh no, I look like a freak. It's all gone.
I run up and grab his face. Nox, you look normal! Look at you!
Wait, y'all said it wasn't that bad.
It was, though! We were just trying to be nice because we're friends!
But you kept telling me it wasn't that bad.
Look at you!
Oh, this is wonderful.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my God, it's so nice to have you back. The regular Nox.
Thank God, dude! Oh my God.
It was that bad?
Well, behind your back, we were calling you Thing of Nightmares. So...
Oh no!
I go over and take my 10 gold from Demi. I told you it would go away eventually.
Fine, here.
What about my shadow? Do I have a shadow?
You have a shadow again.
Oh shit.
This is incredible. All my terrible mistakes.
Have I shrunk 6 inches?
Yes, you've shrunk 6 inches.
Did I de-age 10 years?
That's correct.
Demi, you look great, man!
I feel like a boy again.
You're so youthful.
A short little boy.
Is my tattoo here? I turn around. Is my perfect tattoo on my back?
It is there, but there's another tattoo there.
Oh, God, I hope it's not a tramp stamp.
It's 3 sentences.
God damn! How much did I pay for that?
Jeez, Copes.
It says, I am a satyr. My name is Copes. I remember my past.
What?
That's what it says.
That's kind of hardcore. Do I have any?
You do.
And I pull up where my last tattoo was.
There's a new tattoo. It's 3 sentences.
What's mine say? Dude. What's mine say? Whoa.
It says I'm a tiefling, half demon, dragon man with dragon feet. My name is Demarok. I remember my past.
Someone's stolen my autobiography.
I pull Nox's shirt off.
I look at my belly.
Nox, arms up, buddy.
All right, it's weird only doing 2.
I pull his shirt off. What's this say?
His is similarly phrased. It says, I am a gnome. My name is Nox. I remember my past.
Do me next.
It says the same thing for you, though.
Does it say he's a 9th level wizard?
It does not.
Interesting.
Fuck!
I like how you said that in character too, Brent. Yeah.
Do I have writing utensils?
I don't think so. I've never heard you write anything, so I don't know why you'd start now.
Copes, let me borrow your writing stuff that you use when you forge things.
I've never forged nothing.
That's Nox that does that. Nox does the forging, he's the forger. Give me your writing things.
Well, I've got crayons, but they're kind of melted. I also have a feathered quill from the Forge's Forge shop. It's a good quality quill, not pill.
I'll take the quill. I'll just eat the crayon.
You find that your possessions are gone, remember.
I don't have anything, actually.
Guys!
Wait, I always keep a secret crayon in my pocket. Do I have my secret crayon?
It's gone.
Oh my god, this is bad.
But no, it's not bad. Look at you. You look just like the day I met you. This is good. You were a monster.
All right, I'm gonna prick my finger.
You don't have an axe.
I will bite the tip of my finger so it starts bleeding, and I'm gonna write the phrase that's written on me
You don't have any teeth.
in the book.
I scoot away. I'm like, man, we've only been down here for like 30 minutes and he's already turned into cannibalism.
What are you trying to do? Put your blood on the book?
On him, auto cannibalism.
Auto cannibalism. Write the phrase that's written on me in the book.
Ooh. Trying some stuff. I like it.
You write let's say you write a phrase in there. You get that far. The words kind of flash and then burn away.
I pull out my measuring tape I always have and start measuring knots. You don't seem as short.
This is
Just acknowledge this.
this is weird. Are there other books on the walls still?
There are.
We're in the same room?
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't think y'all should touch any more books, though.
Okay, well, maybe we should just look around. Maybe we should look at books without touching them.
I grab another book and read it.
No.
All right, you pop the book open. You find that its pages are blank.
Nothing in here. Find a book with something in it.
Can I roll a history check to try to remember how we got here?
You remember your past.
Okay, so we remember everything up to reading the book and then waking up like this?
You saw that vision of or whatever it was, of those things crawling across your skin. They disappeared,
It was a vision he told us, guys.
or whatever it was.
Yeah, he didn't mean to, but he did.
Or whatever that was.
And now you don't have your possessions, and that's all you know right now.
Are there any signs of bites or wherever we felt those stings? I want to like check my skin, my arms.
Okay.
Are there any marks?
It doesn't appear so. You feel a slight tingling, maybe, like you can imagine them still being there, but it doesn't look like you were physically damaged.
Is Tonio and the Shade and all that, are they affected in the same way?
That's a good point.
Also, what does the Wandering Shade look like?
Ooh.
That's a good point.
It's like Cutie, doesn't he?
Yeah, he looks like Kit.
Cowboy Kit?
His tattoo says he's a cowboy halfling. I am a cowboy halfling. I'm named Kit.
That's so oddly specific.
I'm rootin' tootin'.
And it says, I remember my past. He's like, guys, I remember
What?
Huh.
Everything?
Kit!
everything.
Why'd you lock us in that dungeon?
No, that was the other kid.
No, it was kind of both of us.
Oh, fuck. Too many kids.
Oh, God.
If you remember, I absorbed the one that was the cowboy. Remember that when I was doing that big, like, absorb thing with my head? And then the golden cowboy kit, that's also me, came out.
Right?
Ah.
And then we kind of got all mixed up. And then you took some of the essence later.
Uh-huh.
And then when you opened the jar up in the sky, it let me go. And I returned back to my body, back all the way back at Outcaster Isle. And that's when I came back to life. I remember it all now.
Oh, so I should not have put you in a jar.
And I betrayed you. Why did I betray you?
I don't know. That's a question for you.
I feel like I once did know.
How did you become the Wandering Shade? And why are you in hell?
When the spirit returned to my body, they had already thrown me into the pit of magic. When I came back, it was, well, you know, when you get involved with the wild magic, things get pretty wild, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It turns out my soul had already been pretty dang corrupted by all that magic I took in before, so, you know, I guess that was my permanent form after that, and I forgot everything leading up to just right now, I guess.
So it seems every time a goblin in the Goblin Kingdoms dies, they forget their whole past, right? Kind of like you did when you woke up here.
That's right.
But something about this book brought all your memories back.
I suppose so, yeah.
So I wonder if whatever contract that they're using here, or whatever piece of it, is designed to not let people remember so one person can stay in charge.
Maybe.
Damn. That might work.
But we got to find a way out of here.
Is Deathbeak huge again?
Deathweek would be its original size. Her original size. Which was like normal emu size. With her eyes scratched out again.
No.
Sorry, Deathbeak, we got to glow up. You did not.
I can help her.
Didn't expect that exposition to come out as a result of that. Okay.
Can I run over and heal her eyes again?
Sure.
I run over and lay my hands on, like, I can't see you like this, and I'm gonna heal her blindly.
For some reason, the magic doesn't come to you. It's like you forgot.
Don't be blind anymore, bird.
Why are you grunting? Copes, please stop.
Don't be blind. Stop being blind. I'm smacking her. See, bird. It's not working?
Not working.
Oh my goodness.
Is my bag of holding gone?
Your bag of holding is gone.
No!
Our couch.
Our crowd. My dog. Salvador.
No.
Whatever's left of Doug. And that creepy guy that's in there.
Can I try to cast a spell? I want to try to cast a spell.
You may.
Just a cantrip, minor illusion to make a small light.
All right. As you start to do it, it's like you've suddenly forgotten how to do it.
Light! Oh no.
What?
Thrasher, I need your help. I don't know how to do magic.
Yeah, let me give it a shot.
I tried to cast Detect Magic.
Yeah, it just... This never happens, literally. But it's the magic's not coming.
Oh man, I can't do it either.
We're all just like shooting our hands in the air in this cavern.
Let me try. And I want to cast Mage Hand.
Mage hand, all you see is your regular hand.
Oh! Not my stupid hand. My dumb dragon demon hand.
This is messed up. I'm gonna start running around. Panicking.
What about my boots of flying?
You're barefoot now, I guess. No, you were wearing boots when you were first introduced to the game. You have your old shoes back.
I don't think he was. He definitely talked about his dragon feet a lot.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was barefoot.
When we were first introduced to the game.
Yeah, he definitely had no boot.
So we're back to square one.
That's the way it feels.
I say out loud what's written on my back.
Feels comforting to say that. Like it's definitely true at least.
Well, then I sit down and I start chanting it slowly.
Okay.
I'm a tiefling dragon demon bard. I remember my past.
I want to explore with Knock.
So is that what Nox was doing, exploring?
I'm running in a panic.
Yeah.
I don't like what's going on.
Oh.
So I'm just running around in like a slightly bigger circle each time.
What does Tonio look like? I'm sorry, I know I keep asking, but because he had items and stuff.
He's your son. It's good.
What if he's like 10 foot tall? Like, what if this wasn't what he was?
That's a funny idea. No, but he's relatively unchanged.
Okay. What if he was like the king?
Yeah, right. In the outer edges of the room, you see more lined bookshelves filled with old, musty books that have long since collapsed. Looks like this was some kind of library or maybe an archive at some point. You see that on the far edge of the room are some large stone doors, two of which have collapsed, and you can see rubble and rock jutting through the entrances, one of which is still open. Or not open, but it is intact, say.
I approach it.
You approach it. The apparent age of this door gives it a certain weight, as though it looms over you.
Come on up. Guess the way to the door.
Can I loom back over? That's stupid. Is it like a door? Like it has a handle and it's a...
No, it has no apparent method of opening it.
Think big stone archway.
Shitty door. That's just part of a wall.
Would you like to perceive it?
Yes.
Yeah. Open your pupils and take in all the information.
12.
12. You see that the door is covered with a thick layer of dust or soot.
I grab Tonio and kind of rub the soot off with him.
All right. I mean, it quickly ruins Tonio. He's just covered in soot pretty quickly.
Yeah, he'll be fine. I'm not gonna get my shirt dirty.
It doesn't do that good of a job at scrubbing it off. -1 friendship with Tonio.
Oh, damn it. Damn it. Sorry, Tonio. I throw my hands up and try to cast Gust of Wind. Like, I'll handle this.
Nope, just a normal huff of wind comes out.
I turn around and look a little embarrassed, and then I wipe the wall off with my hand. And I'm furry, so I don't want to hear it. I'm pretty much a big feather duster.
Okay.
So
I'm furry. I don't want to hear it.
So I know there's some shelves of books. Is there any like desk or anything different than just the, standard bookshelves that might, make me think it's a different part of the room?
Yeah, you can roll a perception or an investigation check.
Okay. I will investigate. Ooh, that's an 11. Bad rolls. I'm so out of my element with 2 arms.
You find a couple of scraps of paper.
Yeah, I'll look through any paper I can. Are there any words or is it all blank?
Yeah, each of them has a single word on it.
I found some paper with words.
Oh, read it.
This one says
Balls.
balls. Who wrote balls on this piece of paper?
Some ancient being. They were probably like coming up with a game or something.
Does everyone have their balls?
I check for my balls.
I'll check.
Yeah, they're there.
Okay. All right, we got balls. What else we got? This one says
broken.
broken. Is anybody broken? Oh, wait, no, let's not ask that question.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm broken. I am Demarok, a tiefling bard. And I remember my past.
Hold on, let me get all these papers together. I'm going to bring all these papers over and spread them out.
All right.
Is there like a bunch of them?
No, that's what you found with your check. That's what you found. Yeah.
Okay. See if we can find more words. Maybe there's words.
All right, I start looking for words.
Copes. Your body rubbing has revealed something on the door.
Something about me?
You see a couple of slips of paper obscured by the dirt that seem to have been adhered to the door in some way. It says door is.
Okay.
Door is broken.
That's all it says?
It says just door is.
What do you mean when you say slips of paper? Like
a couple of scraps of paper.
Like labels?
It looks like torn pieces of like a larger document.
That says door is. Okay. Door is open. I just yell at the door.
Nothing happens.
Damn it.
Put the piece that says broken there. I get up. Give me that fucking paper. I grab the one that says broken, and go put it in line with the door. What the door is.
You slap it onto the door, and the words seem to melt into it as the door crumbles, cracks, and then shatters, falling to the ground.
Holy shit.
There, these words represent like alternate realities. If you just use them, then you create a new reality based on that word or something. I figured it out. I remember my past.
Okay. So we need more words.
Well, unless we want to turn everything into balls, then yeah.
I'm sorry I did not pick up on that.
Using the word broken attached to the door made the door break.
Yeah, I get it now. I'm saying I didn't.
So that's what we...
I know what that was, man. I'm not
We broke the door by finishing the sentence with the word broken.
All right, the door shatters in front of you, revealing a path forward.
Oh, can we go through there, Copes?
Guys,
Sure.
don't ask him. He doesn't know. Let's go.
You emerge into a towering chamber with walls stretching hundreds of feet out of your vision on each side. You seem to be walking into an empty, like a thoroughfare, like a plaza. You see carved stone buildings carved into the rock wall, lining each side of this thoroughfare. You walk upon a dusty, ancient road. Although there are no apparent light sources, there is nevertheless some kind of light shining in the area, almost like moonlight, casting a pale light over everything, though there's no apparent source.
So it's just completely ambient.
Does this look older than anything we've seen before? Like, remember we were below those tunnels below the school? Does it seem similar to those at all?
I would say yes.
I want to just travel down and look for any other doors or anything like that. Any other rooms or openings or something new.
Okay. Roll a perception check. Your long-awaited perception check. Man, you had your finger on the button.
I did. I got an 11.
Man, this is not the time for us to roll like this.
Rolled so good on just looking at the room that didn't matter.
I know.
It's like, Brent's like, there's rocks everywhere. Like, we're gonna look at them. He's like, still fucking rocks. We'll do it again.
Okay. You're just checking some of the doorways.
Yeah, I'm jogging down the hallway.
Okay.
Yeah, just looking for an opening, something new.
All right. Your footsteps kick up quite a bit of dust with each footstep. It's been quite a long time since anyone's traversed these walkways, at least on foot. No signs of people, no signs of any recent habitation. It's a ghost town.
I want to yell out really loudly, hello.
And what does that sound like when Devin does that?
Hello!
Sounded just like a ghost, dude. I couldn't hear.
Yeah, I couldn't hear nothing. Your words echo out incredibly, further than it seems possible. And as you listen closely, you hear your words repeated back to you in other languages with your voice.
Dude, my echo is dope smart. You hear that? You hear that, guys?
Can we hear it?
Yeah, you can hear it. Even Druidic, Copes.
Then after I hear that, I want to yell, "Where's the bathroom?"
Donde Españos?
Ask him where the library is. Ask him about the library. Where is it?
Donde es biblioteca? I appreciate you going with one of the other 4 Spanish words I know.
A fierce wind blows through the streets, kicking up an enormous cloud of dust surrounding the 5 of you.
I punch
Great job.
the dust away.
I'm chopping at it.
Thanks.
You can hear the sounds of whipping, rippling fragments of paper whirling through the air.
I snag one.
You want to snag one? You can make a sleight of hand roll to snag one if you want.
I will as well.
Can we all snag one?
You can try to snag
A
one.
6.
An 18.
That's a snag.
Roll for Tonio.
I got a nat 1.
That's a nat 1.
I'm trying to grab it with my 3rd arm. It's not there, guys.
You rolled a nat 1 and a nat 20 on advantage.
Yeah.
13.
Only 18 manages to get one.
Roll for Tonio.
I unfurl it.
Didn't you roll for him already?
No.
Roll for Tonio. This is Jared using his bonus action.
All right, fine.
Ooh.
In this paper fight.
That's fine.
I thought Brent was rolling.
You told me, or you said you wanted to roll for Tonio.
We've been arguing. I do. Okay, I'll roll.
Fine. I got a 13. What's his bonus?
Nothing. He doesn't succeed.
I unfurled the piece of paper I caught.
It says fortune.
Fortune? Guys, we could use this one. I could have turned that door into a pile of gold.
It's a great idea.
Or
That's not helpful right now.
Or maybe we could have some good luck, some good fortune.
That sounds better.
We need to find somewhere to use this.
How did you find the letters on that door before? Why did they stand out to you?
Just like this. I'm gonna look for something else that's real dusty.
You see that as the dust cloud clears, you see almost, in a parking lot where like the trash will all gather into a little tornado.
Oh, I love those little trash tornadoes.
You see a cluster of little pieces of paper swirling around each other, and then until they cluster close to each other, and then sort of ball up into something. You see they start to change and morph as they do so.
I run over and grab it like a dog chasing a ball.
Oh, it's extremely moist when you grab it.
Oh, it's wet.
Oh no!
It's disgusting, and it's furry too.
Well, that's me when I take a bath.
Oh, but it's sick.
I'm fine with this.
When have you ever taken a bath? We've been together for 5 months.
And it's sick. I went on that month by myself. What is it? It's just a ball of furry wet paper.
As it grows into a gigantic rat.
Yuck! I kick it off the cliff.
Oh God!
It's extremely wet. Your feet slide right off of it.
Oh God, he's impervious to kicks. It's really a big rat?
It's an extremely moist junk rat. So I'm not sure what a junk rat is in this context.
It's just a rat that loves junk.
He has a big backpack on his back with a bunch of junk in it, and he's extremely moist.
Ah.
We have to kill it.
The creature growls at you and then leaps, moving with surprising speed, leaving behind wet footprints that smell like rancid cranberry juice.
No!
Kill it! I start stomping.
Demi, try and talk to it.
Somebody kill it!
It swings a damp tail at Copes.
I can't thrush, I'm afraid of rats.
I dodge it.
All right, it gets a 19 to hit.
Fuck, dude, it's got a +8. I get hit by everything. Yeah, I get fucking Clooney'd.
Clooney'd?
Giant rat hit me with his tail.
All right, you take 15 bludgeoning damage, and you have to make a dexterity saving throw as you have been made extremely moist.
Oh no!
Oh no. I'm gonna smell so bad.
Copes, you're glistening.
18.
18? You're still pretty moist, but you don't slip and fall.
Can we say I shake it off like a dog getting out of the bath?
Oh, that's pretty good. That's a unique thing for you, maybe.
I don't know what's happening down here.
All right, does anyone else want to react to this? The creature hisses.
I stomp on it.
It's bigger than that.
I punch it.
Elbow drop.
Using what you got.
Yeah, he took all my stuff.
Yep.
I'm gonna fly up a little bit higher than I could normally jump and get a position above it and drop
How are you going to fly?
my boots you said I had.
You don't have your boots. You have whatever shoes you would have had at the start of the adventure. That's what I meant by you would have those.
Okay, then I jump real high. You said we already jump high.
Yeah.
That's a 3 attack.
The 3 attack, you slip right off of the giant, extremely moist rat.
I tried to jump too hard and I just fell and hit my face. Oh! I broke my nose.
I don't have my javelins, right?
Nope.
I started with them.
You don't have that stuff though.
Fuck.
I don't know if this is going to do anything, but I'm going to run up and slap the paper that says balls onto this rat.
Oh,
See if it does anything. Please turn into balls. Don't give it balls.
I got a plan if this works.
Rat ball!
As you run up with the sheet of paper, it's almost as though words are highlighted in the air. You see the words extremely moist junk rat hanging in the air almost.
I'm not.
Take the paper.
Do it.
Do it.
Like I can see the papers if I could take them, or do I need to make the sentence say extremely moist junkrat balls?
Do it.
Yeah, like you can insert the word into the phrase.
You don't have to, but you have to.
Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna do it.
You don't have to, but you must.
This is my destiny.
This is the finale.
All right, you place the word in there.
What's it say, Matt?
Extremely moist junkrat balls. Wow, we should have made it junkrat fortune. Damn it. Oh well.
Whatever. Yeah, who knows what that would mean? Let's see.
Go ahead, Brent. You planned for this, surely.
Yeah, do something with that, Brent.
Whisk us away, Brent.
Whisker us away. That was nothing. Rats have whiskers. Sorry.
Make that louder.
Okay.
Yeah, we knew where you were trying to go.
I have two interpretations of this in my head.
Huh?
One where he literally turns into a giant pair of extremely moist rat testicles.
Yep.
Yep.
That's not as fun.
There's one where he turns into a bunch of balls that are something called a junkrat ball, which I'm guessing is like a child's toy bearing the, like the image of a character named Junkrat from some franchise.
Yeah, let's not do that one. That's copyright.
It's totally tubular Junkrat. Come on down to Junkrat. Jump in the ball pit. We haven't cleaned it since 1997.
Or the last one.
Which is that he grows a huge pair of balls.
Yeah, that one.
I think so.
But I want to do chunk rat voice.
You watch as the extremely moist rat that loves junk grows an extremely moist giant pair of junk balls.
Can I go now?
Yeah, you. Okay, yeah, you could.
Kick into the balls.
Yeah, Coach goes, weak point, and uses his mirthful leaps to jump into the air and stomp on his balls.
All right, it makes the sound like a balloon being popped.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
No.
no one liked that.
And they're extremely wet, so it's like,
So the spray goes everywhere.
ugh.
Water balloons.
The creature explodes in a whirl of dust and papers. The papers that formed its being waft to the ground.
I grab one.
Yeah, you now have extremely moist junk, rat, and balls.
Okay, we need more words. Those were bad words.
This place is weird.
Who came up with those words?
Words hold so much power here. I guess they said this whole realm was like created by contracts here. I guess it's good in the beginning they didn't have extremely moist junkrat balls.
Pretty easy to deal with, though.
Nice find on the weak point.
I don't know. It just came to me. I thought about myself in that situation, and if someone jumped on never mind.
All right, like the room that you found before, in quite a few of the buildings, you see that they're similarly lined with bookshelves. It looks like whatever kind of archival this city did or this place did, it looks like it was very common.
What do you mean?
Like a lot of these buildings seem to have bookshelves on them, lined with these moldy, musty books.
Search one.
It's empty, like the previous ones you opened, save for the first one Thrasher opened.
How did y'all find balls? Or the broken?
They hid. You gotta find them somewhere. They're not in the books.
Sneaky words.
So you can do a search around this area if you want to look for more words.
I'll do a search around.
Yeah.
What's a search around check?
Perception.
Nat 20.
Oof.
All right, you find a couple phrases.
Ooh.
You find the phrase "I have," and you find the phrase "this is." You also find chocolatey, and sloppy.
The words that we used are gone then, right?
Only the first one, and that was... I'm kind of figuring this out as I go, because I wasn't sure how this was going to go and what words you guys were going to give me to work with here. So
do we have balls?
Once the creature was defeated, all of its component words fell to the ground.
Okay, so we have junk rat and very, very wet.
Do we have broken?
Yeah, you can have that back, since I'm going with this way of doing it now.
Okay, I just want to point out, I don't know if we explained at all to the listener what was happening or anything.
If anyone didn't realize, the words that they are finding are indeed the words that they gave me at the beginning of this episode. I did try to warn them.
What? They're not going to listen to that.
At the beginning of the episode.
Wow, I'm looking at these words and we did not set ourselves up well.
No, we didn't.
Exactly, set ourselves up for success.
Yeehaw! Cowboy Kid's back! And he's got his right accent for the moment. Now, I know that y'all expect me to rustle up a good time for y'all every week, and this week is no exception. Actually, no week is an exception to that. I'll always be with you from now on. This is the Cowboy Kid. Awesome, great show featuring the Discount Heroes. What you think, guys?
It was very moist.
I thought it was pretty good.
Lots of balls.
Extremely moist gargantuan godsword balls, according to the list. In any case, you can listen to us every Thursday. Join us at the Discount Heroes for great laughs, great D&D, and hoot and holler and good time. Why don't y'all holler now?
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw!
Also, join us on the Discord. You can find the link on our Linktree, linktr.com/ what is it?
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw.
Isn't it the thedhcast? / the thedhcast, or is it Discount Heroes? I'll fix that in post.
He won't, though. It'll be funny.
And as always, thanks for joining us at the Discount here at Cowboy Kit's crazy awesome adventure out in the wild Goblin West. Also, Hell's included, featuring the Discount Heroes, where questionable results are always guaranteed.
Who's changing my thing? Jared!
You.
Jared. It says it, Jared.
Don't you do it. Don't you do it. No!
This isn't funny to a listener, guys. I get this is funny to us.
This is your idea.
Yeah, you did this.
I know, and I'm glad y'all are having a great time.
When has our show ever been about funny to listeners?
Well, then you change mine back, Jared.
This is a show by us for us.
I don't remember what they were, or I would.
That should be our new tagline.